Bonjour la classe. Le titre aujourd'hui, c'est mon album photo. We're going to be saying when you did things and learning about the perfect tense of irregular verbs. We're going to begin with the grammar. Now I wonder if you can remember what the perfect tense is, and we covered this in the last video, so hopefully you remember. Have a quick think to yourself. The perfect tense. The perfect tense is used to talk about an action in the past. To say you have done something in French, we use part of avoir, the verb to have, and a past participle. Can you remember how we form this past participle of verbs that end in er? Fantastic, that's right. We take off the er and we add an e with an accent on. So here we have the part of the verb avoir, to have, and the past participles that we covered last week. So how would you say, I have bought? Correct, j'ai acheté. What about you, talking to one person? You have sent. Très bien, tu as envoyé. What about he has admired? Well done, il a admiré. So there we see the part of the verb avoir with the past participle, and we're just going to quickly go over the phrases we had last lesson. Last lesson, our question was, Qu'est-ce que tu as fait à Paris? Can you remember what that question meant? Correct. What did you do in Paris? Okay, please repeat after me. J'ai visité la cathédrale de Notre-Dame. J'ai mangé au restaurant. J'ai admiré la pyramide du Louvre. J'ai regardé le feu d'artifice. J'ai visité la Tour Eiffel. J'ai acheté des souvenirs. J'ai rencontré un beau garçon. J'ai envoyé des cartes postales. Those perfect tense phrases all came from verbs that ended in an er, so acheter, to buy, or admirer, to admire, or visiter, to visit. But what about verbs that don't end in er? How do we form those in the perfect tense? Well, as we know, for er, we take off the er and we add an e accent, meaning we end up with manger. For ir verbs like finir, to finish, we take off the ir and we add an I, meaning we have fini. For re verbs like vendre, to sell, we take off the re and we add a u, leaving us with vendu. So please repeat after me. Manger, fini, vendu. So how would we say I have finished, looking at this, putting together the verb avoir and the past participle? Fantastic. J'ai fini. What about you, one person I'm talking to? You have sold. Très bien. Tu as vendu. So, in a similar manner, I'd like you to see if you can translate these 6 sentences for me. I'd like you to pause the video now to give you time to do that. Number 1, I have eaten. J'ai mangé. This is an er verb. We take off the er and we add an e with an accent. 2, you, singular, have finished. Tu as fini. Number 3, he has sold. Il a vendu. Number 4, we have eaten. Nous avons mangé. Number 5, you, plural, a group of people, have finished. Vous avez fini. And lastly, number 6, they and their group of males have sold. Ils ont vendu. Now I hope you got those right, so remember ER goes to E accent, IR goes to I, and RE goes to you. Now just when you thought that was easy and you were getting the hang of the pattern, we have a avertissement, a warning. Some verbs have irregular past participles, so they don't follow those rules we just covered. And we're going to look at the 4 main verbs you need to know that are irregular. So firstly, boire, to drink. Now you see the RE and you might think, oh, take off the RE and add a U. But in fact, you take off the OIRE in this case. So we say j'ai bu, I drank. The next one is faire, to do or make. And again, you might think, oh, take off the RE, but actually, you take off the RE and don't add a U, you add a T. So j'ai fait, I did. J'ai fait les magasins, I did the shopping. The next one, prendre, to take. And again, you might think, oh, take off the RE, add a U, prendu. But no, we say j'ai pris, I took. So j'ai pris une photo, I took a photo. And lastly, voir, to see. With the IR, we'd think, oh, we take off the IR, add an I. But no, it's a U, it's j'ai vu, I saw. So if you said j'ai vu Justin Bieber, I saw Justin Bieber. So let's just go through those phrases in the irregular. Please repeat after me. J'ai bu du café. J'ai fait les magasins. J'ai pris une photo. J'ai vu Justin Bieber. So, using those irregular past participles, I want you to see if you can translate these for me, 1 to 6. Again, I'd like you to pause the video now, as I'll be going through the answers in a moment. Number 1, you, singular, have drank. Tu as bu. Number 2, he has seen. Il a vu. Number 3, she has done. Elle a fait. Number 4, we have taken. Nous avons pris. Number 5, they, a group of males, have seen. Ils ont vu. And lastly, they, a group of females, have done. Elles ont fait. So, these are the key irregular past participles to remember. Bu, fait, pris, vu. Quentin is on a school trip in Paris and he's decided to write a postcard to his mother. I'd like you to listen as I read it out to you. Salut maman. Le voyage scolaire à Paris se passe bien. Avant-hier, on a fait une balade en bateau-mouche sur la Seine. Du bateau, on a vu tous les monuments et j'ai pris beaucoup de photos avec mon portable. On a aussi fait les magasins au Forum des Halles, mais je n'ai pas acheté de souvenirs parce que c'était trop cher pour moi. Hier, on a fait quelque chose d'un peu cool. On a fait un tour de Paris en Segway. Génial! Aujourd'hui, on a visité le musée du Louvre. J'ai vu la Joconde, mais je n'ai pas pris de photos car c'est interdit. Après, on a bu un coca au McDo. Bisous, Quentin. I'd like you to reread back through that text and see if you can work out how many irregular verbs are there in the text. So you're looking out for those irregular past participles. Do you remember? Bu, vu, pris, fait. I'd like you to pause the video now to have a quick count. How many can you see? Okay, the first irregular verb there is on a fait, on a fait. And here we notice that on can mean we. Next we have on a vu, we saw. On a vu tous les monuments, we saw all of the monuments. J'ai pris, I took. On a aussi fait les magasins, we also did the shopping, or we also went shopping. On a fait quelque chose d'hyper cool, we did something really cool. On a fait un tour de Paris en Segway, we went on a tour of Paris on Segway, by Segway. J'ai vu la Joconde, I saw. Now, what was la Joconde? Do you remember? Très bien. It's the French word for the Mona Lisa. And je n'ai pas pris de photos. I didn't take photos. And lastly, we have on a bu. We drank a Coca-Cola at McDonald's. So how many did you get? Well, you should have got 9 phrases there. Very good. Your homework for today is to translate that postcard from Quentin. I've given you a lot of vocab to help you on the right-hand side there, but if you get stuck on any other words, why not look on Colin's online French dictionary to help you. As usual, I'd like you to send your translations to me at jwatson@stbedes.cams.sch.uk. The first person to send it in will receive 3 merits, and after that I'll be giving 1 merit for every good translation. I hope you all had a restful half term and that you're all doing well. Au revoir la classe!